I'm challenging myself this evening to only use a 50mm lens on my camera. Why not come with me and see what images we can get? Well, good evening, and you find me out and about in the Lake District again, but very local. Just come round Derwent Water, and we've just parked where we could find a space, and now we're coming into Manistee Wood, and then we're going to drop down to the lakeside somewhere near Abbot's Bay and try and get some images of the bay and of Otter Island. It's quite an iconic location, but the club that I'm online photography club I'm in, the 617 club, has set as the current challenge to basically use a 50mm lens if you've got a full frame camera, which I have, and if you've got a crop sensor or a larger sensor, to use a lens that is equivalent to a 55mm lens. So I've dug out my 55mm lens that I'm not quite sure how good it is. I got it free when I bought my 70D, which is probably getting on for 13-14 years ago. It's a 1.8, which is quite a large aperture. It's very small. I'll maybe show you a bit later on. So the idea is to only use that. The disadvantage, or one disadvantage I've got with it, is unless I'm going to particularly start using it a lot more, I haven't got the filters won't go on it. I haven't got a step-up ring that is that size, so any images tonight will be filterless, so to speak. So the idea of the challenge is only to use that. So I thought, right, I'm going to enter into the spirit, and I thought I'd make a video of certainly my first try at doing that. I mean, we've got where I think it's till towards the end of May, so if we don't get anything that we're over keen on, I can always come back and get more. So so that's what we're about. I've come out late evening. It's probably getting on for about 6:45 now. And the problem we've got here in the Lake District at the moment, and in lots of the country, we've got a high pressure sat over us, and we've got very, very clear skies, which is not good for photography at all, really. I'm just debating which way to go. I think I need to go where that car was. So clear blue skies, particularly during the day, they make them very harsh. In the video that's just gone out, because today's Sunday, gone out this evening, again, very clear skies, although I managed to get some reasonable images because there was quite a lot of mist about, which did help. So clear skies, which then sometimes means it gets very warm during the day and very cold at night. And what might be the other problems? So what I thought was I'd come out as the sun was starting to set, and hopefully we might get a bit of, well, we're not going to get any colour in the sky, but we might get a sort of colour and that. So yeah, so I just thought we'd come by the lake. Had quite a busy few days, struggling to get on top of things at the moment, so thought we'd come down here, see what we can find, and then head back home. It's only probably take me 15 minutes to drive here, but yeah, anyway, I probably need to stop waffling about what I'm going to do and get on and do it. So we'll see you a little bit later. Right, you can see we've got to Abbot's Bay, and there is Otter Island, and then it is quite bright in the background there over Waller Crag and looking up to Bleaberry Fell up there. So yeah, unfortunately there's not an awful lot of light on the island, but we'll see what we can come up with. I mean, obviously the problem with using a fixed focal length lens is you can't zoom it in and out, apart from walk closer or work further away. So I don't know how that's going to work, because part of the rules are that you can crop to change the aspect ratio, but you can't crop in. So I could alter it to, because it's 6:4, I could alter it to a 16:9, or I could alter it to a 5:4, but one of either the height or the width can't be altered. You can only alter one, so you can't say, oh, that's a crop in. So yeah, I'll have a bit of a wander around, see what I can come up with. Oh, you can see the ducks are being a bit noisy. We'll see what I can come up with, and we'll see you shortly. Right, well, I've come up with our first composition, and we've been joined by a couple of Canadian geese there, but hopefully they're going to go back in the water and ignore me. So yeah, I'll just show you the camera with the lens on. As you can see there, it's quite a small lens, EF 50mm 1.8. So yeah, so what we're going to do is we're going to record through the camera, so we can show you what we've got. I mean, the composition is similar to what we've got on the video camera here. Just to remind people, if they're not aware, that the video aspect is slightly narrower than the actual still image aspect. So the trees there will not be cut off. So we've got the island not quite in the middle, slightly over to the side, so we can get the separation, so we can see that there's water this side, and we can see there's water here, and there we've got Waller Crag in the background. And we have got the fence, if I put my finger up here, the fence there as a sort of leading line. So I think it's not too bad, but I normally, I will just turn that off now. Yeah, normally when I've come here, I'd probably be putting the tripod round about this sort of level, but as you can see, if I turn round, I've lost the camera. Oh, there it is. It's a very difficult video in this little camera, this video camera, because the screen is very small. It's probably about an inch diagonally, if that. So yeah, so there's the camera. It's quite a way back, but that's to do with the fixed focal length. Obviously, if I was here, I'd be doing it wider, possibly. I mean, I don't know what images I've got before and what focal lengths I've used. I could maybe look in the past and put some info up on the video. So yeah, so we've had to come back to here to fit everything what we want in, but yeah, if we just record it a bit more, and I'll just explain a couple of other things. So yeah, we've come back, but ideally could have come further back. But you can see, I don't know whether you can see down the side, there's some tree branches here, and if we're going to go further back, we're going to get even more branches in the way. There is, I mean, you can see in the mobile there's a branch here that, not the mobile, the video camera, there's a branch here. So if we got that in, it's going to distract. So yeah, I did think about coming lower to try and avoid the branches, but then if I came lower, the shadow here, or reflection should I say, of the island was then cutting into the fence. And you can see if I come down here with this, how the reflection butts into the fence. So we wanted to avoid that. So we've done our best. We'll see what it comes out like, and if it's any good, we'll put it up on the video. It'd be nice to have been able to get a slower shutter speed to try and smooth out the water here, but as I say, all the other lenses have got quite wide what do they call it? Yeah, quite wide there. This is only 52mm. Most of them are 70-ish or even bigger. So yeah, if I was going to use this more, I'd contemplate getting some filters. But yeah, we'll see what we're doing, and if we've got a decent image, we'll maybe walk a bit further, see what else we can find. So yeah, it's not as easy as you think using a fixed focal length, unless you go to a location where that's the ideal one. Here it's not. It's a bit too long. Could do to be a bit wider angle. But yeah, so as I say, we'll put the best images up, and then we're going to carry on, and we'll see you a bit later. Right, well, as we've been walking along, we're seeing signs of spring. I don't know whether you saw on the B-roll there were some daffodils. I don't know how well those have come out, but we've come here and just look at the colour in this. I'm assuming it's gauze. So I got the camera out and I've taken all at 50mm. Some handheld shots of the gauze, just trying different things where literally all you see is yellow, or one trying to get a silhouette against the sky. So yeah, that's something quite a bit different. So yeah, if there's any good images, we'll put them up and we'll see you shortly. Right, well, we've come to this jetty. I think it's Brandlhow East or West or whatever jetty. And I think we should have come out slightly earlier. The light's starting to fade. You can just, I don't know whether you can just see on the top of Bleaberry Fell there, there's a little bit of colour. So I have, there's the camera, I have taken an image. So if I just show you on the back of the camera, we are struggling a bit, although I've done it vertical, could have been a little bit wider. And this one, which will be 4x6, I may crop to square or even 4x5. There's quite a bit of sky and jetty in there that are maybe unnecessary. So yeah, but it's certainly a useful exercise, this. But as I say, the light, let me just stand up. Oh, the light is beginning to fade. It's probably past sunset now, and obviously the problem we get, like lots of mountainous regions, there's a pole missing there. Right, I mean, you can see on Skidder, let's just zoom in. There's little bits of colour there, but it is starting to fade, and as you can see, it is a very, very clear sky, which means it's going to once again, it's going to get quite cold overnight. So I think that'll be our last image. So, but I think we've done quite well. Been a last-minute decision to come out and try and get some images and get enough footage to put a video together, which I think there is. But yeah, we'll just carry on a bit further, see what we can see, and we'll catch up with you a little bit later. Right, well, we're back on the road now, heading back to the van. So yeah, it's still pretty light as in terms of walking and seeing where you're going, but yeah, the video camera is struggling a little bit. So yeah, it's been a good evening. I think this 50mm challenge is going to be quite difficult, I think, but we'll see what the images that we took tonight come out like. I think they were fairly reasonable, so yeah, we'll see when we get home, and you'll have seen them, so you'll know how good or bad they are. If they're really bad, they won't be going up, but you know what I mean. So yeah, and just an apology if some of the sound isn't very good. I think I kept forgetting to switch on the sort of lapel mic when I was recording me speaking, and it would be recording through the mic, the built-in mic on the Pocket 2, which obviously doesn't give as good a quality, but yeah, I think it'll be okay though. So I'll put a map up of where we've been, because I've got the GPS on. Yep, still on. And we haven't walked very far at all, so, but we came back through what's known as Brandlhow Wood. I'm fairly certain it's Brandlhow Wood, and that is a bluebell wood. So I was looking at, and I did see the odd bluebell coming up, but it was the odd one. There was only one or two. There wasn't many. So yeah, I mean, it shows we're getting to the point where there'll soon be more, and we've just got to keep an eye on it. So I mean, last year I did a couple of outings that involved bluebells. I still haven't fully got off the art of photographing them. I'm not quite sure whether it's my photographing or whether it's the post-processing, but yeah, we'll be going out at some point and we'll see what we can find. So is there anything else? I'm not quite sure. I'm not quite sure what we're going to do next, but there will be something. And yeah, hopefully the channel can grow. We seem to this last week or two slightly stagnated on subscribers. So yeah, if you're new to the channel, just to remind you, if you've enjoyed the video, please click the thumbs up, and if you like what I'm doing, please subscribe. Just because you subscribe doesn't mean to say you watch every video, but it just shows YouTube that, yeah, that people do enjoy what they're watching, and we'll push it out a bit more. So, because I am aiming to get to 1,000 subscribers, hopefully by the end of, my target would be the end of June. We've only got less than 70 to go, so yeah, it'd be much appreciated if you come across this channel and you're new to it, that why not subscribe. And the thing I really do appreciate is people that comment. So if there's anything, there's a question that you want to ask about landscape photography, about the Lake District, etc., or if it's just, oh, I like that, or I didn't like that, that are greatly appreciated. And obviously the more people that comment, it helps in the algorithm as well. So yeah, so hopefully the channel will be growing, and hopefully we can get out more now. We've got the roof tent. Obviously tonight we've just literally driven from home, probably the diagonal corner of the lake to Keswick, but not very far. So yeah, I don't think there's anything else really to say apart from we'll see you on the next video.